few alterations needed on some bits that I picked up from Primark, so I thought I would show you the whole process because I know you guys love it. So was this jacket, and this was actually from the kids section. So I have explained this in another video, but for me personally, getting things from the kids section is sometimes a lot easier, because if I had purchased this from the women's, I probably would have had to have a lot more altered and a lot more taken off. So this is from the kids section, and all I need taken up is the length of the arms ever so slightly. Like, it's hardly anything, but also it makes a difference because, you know, look at it right now. I'm just obsessed with it. It's kind of like boxy, the fit, love it. Just need a small alteration and then it'll be even better. 10 out of 10, no notes. Oh my word, I loved this before and now the arm length is absolutely perfect. I love it even more. She has even put like the cuff back on and the button where the little popper is, so you literally wouldn't be able to tell. Nobody would know, unless you watch this video, that I've had this jacket altered. Absolutely love it. So cute. Another gorgeous jacket for the collection. Headed over to my favourite section in Primark, the pyjamas. I was in need of a refresh and a restock of my long pyjamas, and Primark just do the best, soft, coziest ones ever. So pyjamas I always pick up in a 2XS. Then they fit me like on the waist and kind of generally on the body. It is just the length of the arms and the legs and sometimes the length of the top. So I first picked up these ones in this gorgeous like chocolate, brown, burgundy kind of colour, and I really love them, especially going into like autumn, winter, you know. We need some autumnal PJs, of course. So yeah, as you can see, it is the length of the bottoms and then also the length of the sleeve on the arms. Now, as you can see with these ones, they do have like a white piping detail, but to be honest, when I get my seamstress to alter them, attached to that, although obviously it is the detail, I won't obviously lose it on the top, but to just make it easier for her, I'll always normally just say, you know, take it up and just leave it kind of as the brown cuff on the end. If I had like a specific pattern or writing, then she would do her best to make it still kind of flow and make sense, but literally with that, I'd probably just say to her, I'm not bothered, just get rid of it. Length of the bottoms and length of the arm, and also probably length of the top. I will like maybe lose like one button and get it taken up just after that kind of second to last button. So yeah, this is the before of the PJs. Yes, they fit me perfectly. No one would ever know. It looks like I've just bought them off the shelf and I'm wearing them. If only that was true. And I think as well, this is another thing, like people won't even realise that like even long pyjamas I need to get altered. Now I know people will say just buy kids clothing, and I know it may sound so simple, but A, it's not always my style, and B, for me to get kids clothes that fit me, so the length for example, the perfect kids clothing size would probably be like an age 6 or 7. I could get that, however it would not fit me on my torso, on my hips, my bum, my bust. I would not be able to get this body into them. So that is why when I purchase kids clothes, I'll go for the larger sizes, so like an 11 to 12 years, because then it'll fit me on my torso, but then I still need to get it altered because, you know, a 12-year-old is like this tall. So it's kind of like 50-50. Yes, it can be better because I don't have to get as much altered, but no matter what, I will probably always still have to get some part of it altered. Yeah, absolutely love these. I literally live in Primark pyjamas, so we also needed another pair for the collection. One pair of pyjamas is obviously not enough, especially for somebody who literally wears them all the time. So I then picked up this other set, which are absolutely gorgeous. They're just pale pink with like little flowers all over them. So cute. But again, just the same as the ones before. I just need the length of the arms and the length of the trousers taken up, and probably the length of the top, the same size and the same style. They're the boyfriend pyjamas, so I literally know that the alterations on both are going to be exactly the same. How cute. It honestly just makes me love a piece of clothing even more, which I feel like is so obvious, but that's like a thing. Like for me, when I buy a piece of clothing, 90% of the time I put it on and I'm only really buying it because I like it. I can't visually see what it's going to look like on me because I need to change so much to that product. So then when I get it back from like the alterations, it's like buying it all again because I can try it on and it fits me perfectly.